Hello, darlings. My name is Coretta Queen, and I am representing Creative Queen Consulting. Thank you for joining me in the Creative Queen Consulting community, the CQCC, by subscribing, liking, and sharing this video. I am a registered dietitian, a life skills mentor in regards to figuring out your feelings, the logical mind, and stress management, as well as a spiritual teacher. The intent of this channel is to provide you with useful information and encouragement to help you to grow in 4 areas: body, spirit, emotions, and the mind. Today's topic will be a series, part of a series, and it's titled Weight Loss When Losing is Actually Winning. When it comes to money, we don't want to lose, okay? But when it comes to weight, we do want to lose some pounds. I have counseled thousands and thousands of clients over the years with weight loss, and I have found a few very helpful tips that have been successful. So I'd like to share those with you, as well as my eating goals and the challenges that I face. So we're in this together. One of the first things I want to encourage you to do is don't weigh yourself every day. Because the weight can change due to fluid changes, stress hormones, hormones themselves, different sugar and salt intakes can make the body weight change, fluctuate. So try not to weigh yourself every day. We want the scale to just be a guide, not an obsession. Not getting obsessed with a number, but just a guide to kind of see where we are and how things are working with our eating plan. And we'll just talk more about that in future sessions. The other thing I encourage you to do is to eat 3 to 5 small meals a day. And I've mentioned that in a previous session. And in eating those meals 3 times a day, try to include some vegetables, a good half a cup or a cup of vegetables, at least 3 times a day. And then with one of those meals, have a nice small portion of fruit. And we can talk more about serving sizes and things like that at another time. The reason that getting those vegetables in 3 times a day is important is because of the AFW, the antioxidants, fiber, and water in them. And that is also discussed in more detail in another episode. So please check that video out as well. The other thing with eating is that if you do like counting calories, just to give you a guide as a registered dietitian, I would encourage when you're trying to lose and maintain weight, try to stay close to 1,200 calories a day for women, and men somewhere close to 1,600 calories a day. And sometimes that might be 100 less or 100 over, either way. But somewhere in that range when you're trying to lose and possibly maintain. Plan out your meals most days. At least 5 to 6 days a week. Try to have a plan in your head of what you're going to eat for those 3 to 5 small meals. So then that way your logical mind is involved. You have control over what you're eating and the portions, and that helps to give you more structure. And that helps to give you less of a chance of overeating because you don't have any idea what you're going to eat for lunch, after the meeting, or you have no idea what you're going to do for dinner the next 4 days. So it takes some of the guesswork out of it, gives you some structure, gives you more control over the quality of the food. So do try to plan out your meals as much as possible so that you stay self-aware of what you're putting in your body and how much. The other thing is move more. Exercise. I know it's the big E word and a lot of people don't like to do it, but just try to think of it as movement. And in moving more, getting more steps in, you're going to help give your body more energy with more oxygen and some more energetic hormones. It helps you to relieve stress. Sometimes just take a break and get some extra steps in. Helps you to clear your head. Helps to boost the metabolism to burn more calories. It helps the immune system. It gets your lymph system flowing, all those fluids that have white blood cells that help to fight sickness and infections and inflammation. And we'll talk more about inflammation in future episodes. So exercise and moving more helps to get the immune system strong, and we know that's important with everything going on with COVID. It also can help to lower the blood pressure, keep blood sugars under control, keep your arteries from getting too hard and too stiff. My mother was big on that. She moved and shuffled around till she was about 90. or so. She always believed in trying to move. She said, if you don't move, you're going to get stiff and your arteries will harden up on you. And there was some truth to that. So try not to just look at it as exercise, but I just need to move my body more. It was built to move, have a little fitness fun. Try to maybe either do it 3 10-minute sessions or 2 25-minute sessions a few days a week. Sometimes it's easier to just break it up. Sometimes you think about, oh, I got to exercise for a whole hour. No, just 3 little 10-minute sessions of getting some continuous movement can provide you with all those benefits I mentioned, or maybe 2 25-minute sessions can also provide you with those benefits and give your body a chance to get that metabolism boosted more often than just working out once a day. Now let's quickly look at the logical mind, because that's involved with everything, even with weight loss. Try to set a goal in your mind. Like we mentioned in one of the earlier episodes, the logical mind is the GPS. You set the destination on the GPS, you set the goal in your logical mind. So it might be that I'm going to try to get my weight close to this, or I'm just going to try to work on my health or feeling better or my energy level. For me, my GPS is set on, I want to try to fight these diabetes and blood pressure genes that run in my family. And it's been that way since I was probably in my late teens, early 20s, because I saw the effects of what diabetes did to my dad over time. And so I said, I know that gene runs in my family logically. So what can I do to minimize my risks? So that's my goal in taking care of my body, is to minimize my risks for getting diabetes and major blood pressure issues. It helps to give me energy, it helps me to relieve stress, and it gives me peace. So my logical goal when it comes to taking care of my health involves those things. And yeah, I also want to keep fighting these 5 pounds that I need to get off. Everybody, dear, has 5 to 10 pounds that they need to get rid of. And if you have more weight that you want to lose, feel free to contact me. We'll have a consult. We'll talk about that. When it comes to your emotions and losing at weight loss, emotional eating, I've struggled off and on with that most of my life as well, because eating certain foods are comfort. Eating certain foods just make you feel better, or you're just stressed and you just reach for something. So you do want to try to be self-aware of how you're feeling in the moment before you put something in your mouth. Just try to be self-aware of what you're feeling in the moment, or if you're emotional or moody, identify that you're emotional or moody and try to detach from food in that moment. And we'll talk more about why that's important on different levels. But just that self-awareness of the emotion, and try to detach from connecting that emotion with food in that moment. Okay? All right, we're gonna add our little music time. Okay. Then it comes to dealing with the spirit, because spirit's always involved. Speak positive words. Don't speak bad about your weight. Don't speak bad about your looks. Don't say I failed, I've had a bad week. Just address it as a temporary setback, a challenge, and keep moving forward. Please watch the words that you speak over yourself in regards to your health and your weight, because you hear the words coming out of your mouth as well as the spirit realm. So please speak positive, speak faith when it comes to your health and your wellness while you're working on your body, your logical mind, and your emotions. Okay, so just wanted to give you those few ideas about winning at weight loss. We will continue this series. I do really appreciate your feedback. Just let me know what you're thinking, if you want to explore another topic in regards to this or anything else. So I so appreciate the thumbs up, subscribing, and sharing this Creative Queen Consulting video. Once again, feel free to contact me. That information is in the description box. Your gifts and blessings are always appreciated. That information is in the description box. Thank you for considering purchasing my book, Mind Your Menu with Memoirs, right here. That information is also in the description box. And if you want to view my ballroom, salsa, dancing, or singing, that cheerful entertainment is available to you, and that information is there as well. I so appreciate your time with me. I see y'all are watching the videos, and I appreciate the thumbs up and the subscriptions, and I hope that you're being encouraged by what I'm trying to share with you. So thank you for your time. I look forward to our next session, and by faith, with logical actions and managing your emotions, stay healthy, thankful, peaceful, with financial sufficiency. This is my desire for you all. Thank you, and bye.